Hi everyone, Sue's Journal Adventures here. I'm playing this morning. I don't have a specific project in mind. I just have loads of bits all over my desk. What's new? I went to bed last night and sorted. There's a huge pile at the side of me that's all fabric and coffee dyed lace and things that I've put together that I might put in this new journal. So there's a pile of lace and fabric. There's a pile of lace and fabric little scrappy bits. There's even smaller scrappy bits. I'm just wanting to sew some scrappy bits together just to make, I don't know, clusters or something. I piled everything up. Printed papers, decorative bits, just funky bits to stick on. Well, we all know Charlie's taken to the desk recently, don't we? Came down this morning and it was all on the floor. And I sat and sorted it all out just before I went to bed, and I came down and it was literally on the floor, and I'm like, oh, Charlie. So anyway, I've tidied it all again. So I've got just bits of stuff. I have no idea what I'm doing, and if my hands look a funny colour, I've just I've got orange hands. I'm an umpa. I've just been coffee dyeing some lace and some applique, because this piece of applique here is really pretty. It's a really lovely colour, and I coffee dyed that. Oh, I've got coffee up my fingernails and all sorts of but yeah, so basically I've got stuff on my desk, possibly journal related, but I don't know. I just want to use these bits because I'm sick of seeing them, basically. So I've accrued some more bits, but things like this is a cute little library pocket, but also boring. Do I want to just come along and stick that on a page in my journal? Not really. Looks a bit boring. So, and I've got things like this, which is a printed, I think this is from, oh, what's the name now? Boho Crafting on Etsy. It was French letters and Paris set. So it's a letter with flowers. I was going to use it as a large pocket on one of my pages, but I thought, oh, it's just a bit flipping boring, isn't it? What do I do with it? So I'm just going to do some titivating, because I've got loads of bits out. I've got beads, I've got lace, I've got ribbon, I've got mesh, and I just thought, why don't you just sort some stuff out? Oh, I did some excuse me, I did some heat embossing yesterday, and I love these. So this is a piece of my gel print that I'd scanned on my computer and printed it out. So that one's just gold, that one's gold sparkle because that's got glitter in it, and look at that silver one, that's awesome. So these are possibly going to go as decoration somewhere in the journal. I just want, it's going to be kind of grungy and neutral, but I just want pops of elegance here and there. And if you saw my video from yesterday, well, I did two videos yesterday. One I made like a little pocket thing, and the other one I made I made some paper clips, which one of them fell to bits after I'd made it because I'd cut the slit in the little paper that you put the paper clip through. I'd cut it too much and it broke in half. But I did redeem myself later on, and I made, that's the green one that I made on camera, and I made these brownie creamy ones for my journal. They've got a lot longer tassels, but a bit of a better attempt, I think, than the one I did on camera. So I'm just going to take stuff like this and bits and bats that I have on my desk. Don't know what I'm doing, but I want this to be a pocket, but it's very boring at the moment. So I'm wondering how I can jazz it up a bit. Oh gosh, I saw some a bit ago. What was it? Oh, this. Would that work as a pocket on there? It could do, but that's very boring in of itself, isn't it? Well, I could stencil it. Ooh, I could stencil it with texture paste. Oh, but I was going to put texture paste behind it. Okay, maybe I could just stencil it, but I think that's just flat and boring if I do it in brown. I might stencil that with, ooh, maybe some gold texture paste. Do I want to do that on camera right now? I don't want to get all messy. Where's my board? I'm just really wanting to do gluing and sticking at the moment, but Sue's got texture paste in her head, so texture paste it is. And then you just know that a whole load of cleaning up comes after that, don't you? So I best get some tissues at the ready. Oh gosh, I don't have many tissues left. I need to get another box. Right, so chill time today. The only thing I have to do today is go get my granddaughter from school. Right, I made this the other day. Excuse me for the froggy throat. I'm like this every morning. Oh, it would help if I had a stencil, wouldn't it? It would help, yes. I'm going to have this one because it's the one I always pull out, but it's the smaller design, so might be easier. Yeah, I'm always groggy on the morning, like Mrs. Frogbog. That's quite a lot of texture paste, Sue, for a teeny tiny thing. So I'm just going to hold it down and scrape over and see what we get. Probably a bit of, sorry if you're getting a big look at my hand. Not really what you want to see, is it? I think you would quite like to see the project. I'm just a bit, oopsie, I've moved it. Did I move it? I think maybe I did a bit, not much. I just slap it all onto some sparsy bits, that's all. Get that in there, give that a wipe, and there we go, that's fine. That can go back in the pot. The lid can go on that because I don't think I'm using any more. And then I'm just gonna get that off, hopefully, carefully. And tweezers to pick it up. And I'm just gonna, yeah, it's not that grand, is it really? I was trying to make this gold texture paste the other day, and I used gold acrylic paint, but I also put some gold mica in there, but the mica seems to go like round the edges. I don't know if you can see that, but anyway, I'll put it up there to dry. Now I can't make my pocket, can I, because it's wet. That's good forethought, Susan. Now what are you going to do? Okay, well, we're just, you know, we can just sit here on this channel and wait for it to dry. I'm only joking. I'm just going to get this off here because this is one of my favourite stencils. So I do not want this all over it. It's already coated in ink as it is. Wowee, I don't think you put that much on, do you? And then actually you have. I'll just clean that off. So I'm sorry you're getting to watch cleaning and all sorts this morning. Not exactly enthralling, but I just need to clean a bit because I can't be doing with all this on my desk, can I, when I'm doing stuff. Ugh, yucky. This is only my glue mat, but still, I don't want it wet, do I? I'll put it down there, actually. It can dry out for a bit. So what I was thinking with that was maybe putting that little frame with something behind it. I was going to put texture paste behind it, but maybe not now. And that can be a little pocket on here. I also really like this applique on here, but I kind of don't want to use this one and only dyed special piece of applique on this pocket. But then I've just dyed some more, so maybe I will. I don't know. Anyway, I think what I want to do is dress it up a bit with some bits and pieces and give it a little, because it's going to be a pocket, but I want a pocket on it. In fact, I've got this little glassine bag here as well. That could go on there. Could stencil that. Not with texture paste. I'm done with the texture paste. I'm not faffing with that all day. So that could go on there. Just trying to decipher how I want things to look, really. That's awfully boring. Crinkly, but boring at the moment. I'd probably put it... probably put it there. But I need to get the other bit sorted as to what I'm doing to jazz it up. I might have some of that down there because I don't want lace at this side because that's going to be my pocket. Well, I'm assuming it's going on that page. It might be going on that page, in which case it would be that way. Anyway, stop waffling and just glue the stuff down. Oh, I hope this is working today. Oh, it feels a little bit... It might not be. Anyway, we'll see. So I'm just going to glue that down the edge. And I'm using art glitter glue today because my Fabri-Tac's playing up and it's been stood upright. My Fabri-Tac that's in the little bottle is rather gloopy. So that needs some acetate in it. And this one, hopefully, it was working yesterday. So hopefully it's... I just stabbed my finger. Ah, yeah, that feels okay, I think. Yeah. Okay, it's coming. It's coming. It's just a bit slow. It's a bit like me. Oh, good grief. And then when it comes, boy, does it come. Okay. Really need all that big blob. Tissue. Tissue's in the bin. Oh, let me get that tissue because I can wipe it on there. Right. Lace. I feel weird with orange hands, but anyway, never mind. Never mind. I haven't really used this glue very much to stick things like lace and fabric. I see a lot of people using art glitter glue and swear by it and use it for everything. I guess I'm a Fabri-Tac girl, really. I'm so used to my Fabri-Tac and I know it glues absolutely everything. Even those metal embellishments that I put on my things yesterday, my paper clips. So if you know something works, then you're going to use it, aren't you? I'm not massively au fait with this because I bought it and haven't used it a right lot. I do find that this crinkles some papers, but that may totally be user error. It may be I'm putting too much on. It does come out rather fast out of that nozzle though. So I've got that on there. There we go. Just trim that off. And so that's already slightly improved, hasn't it? I don't know how long it takes to dry either. Is it quick drying, or with Fabri-Tac you get time to move stuff if it's not quite in the right place? Right, so there's that. Let me put my pin back in because I really don't want glue issues. I've got this little cluster, that's cute. I could put that on there. Kind of goes to little roses. Quite like that. I don't know if I'd rather use that somewhere else. So, are you in focus? I just looked at the camera then and it looked all blurry. I don't know if it was just my eyes. Maybe, maybe just my eyes. You see, that would also look nice on this little file folder too. Yeah, I don't know. So I think I want a pocket of some sort on here, which was going to be the little frame, but I might save the frame for something else. And I might use this glassine bag. But this glassine bag is very boring. So, oh, I need this again. I need this again. Yeah, yuck. I'll do it over this end. And I think I'm going to, well, keeping it in theme with that, I suppose I best just do it brown, haven't I? Brown, boring brown. It's not boring in brown. It's wonderful. So I'll just get a bit of this on here and make a little pocket on the front of there with this. So yeah, it's just, I'm just trimming things up really, getting things ready for my journal, because I haven't done the cover yet, so I haven't sewn the signatures in, so I can't really start decorating, although I'm very tempted, and I have had a look through and seen where I might want certain things. It's come out a bit weird. Anyway, yeah, so I keep making things and I'm like, so you've got tons made for this journal. You've got printed out things that are going to be pockets maybe, or just pocket fillers. But yeah, got rather a lot of stuff. Now then, glassine. I'm going to go with Fabri-Tac for this one, because I'm just not sure about the thingy. I just want a little tiny bit, just enough to hold it down. It's only a little glassine bag, so it doesn't need a lot. There is actually some coming out now. Right, so I'm just going to pop this onto here. Oh, it looks boring. Sue, you forgot to ink the edges, make it stand out a bit more. I always forget to ink things, generally, and I realise when I've stuck it down, I'm going to have to put some more glue on there. But anyway, no matter. So yeah, this isn't like a set, you know, anything. Not teaching anything new. I'm just making little decorative bits for my journal. Pockets and stuff, whatever it is, I don't know. Just making bits. Making bits. We make plenty of bits, don't we? Good grief. Bits all over my desk. Which is why I kind of just want to use some of them up. Even if it's just on little clusters and stuff. Or, I don't know. Saw Sarah Lee making some cluster corners. Sarah Lee Armstrong. She was making like cluster corners the other day. Corners a book page. Really pretty. Everything she does just looks so fab. So that's a little pocket there. What we're going to put in that little pocket, I don't know. Find something later, but just want to see if it's easy to get something in. Yeah, yeah, it is. Because sometimes when you stick things down, it makes them a bit tighter. I can't say I'm massively happy with that. I could put a piece of lace on it, but then the glue would probably go through the glassine bag and seal the bag a bit. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway, because I'm daring. I'm just going to put it on the bottom bit. Oh, really? Who invited you to the party? Big blob. Get off. Oh my goodness. Let's just get it all off, because it's just, yeah, not great. Right, just want a bit of glue along there. Just there, just there. Can't see if it's coming out. It is. It's just the light in this corner, the dark corner. Right, pop that on. Is that at the edge? And to there, and chop. Where's my other scissors? These are, I don't know if these are great really, but we'll find out, won't we, in a minute. Boy, I had to get a funny angle then to cut that, because I'm left-handed. So we've got a pocket with a pocket. Are we finished on this little piece? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think I'd like something else on here. I'd maybe like a sticker on. Oh, brown flower. Brown flower. Brown flower. This one, I think. Oh gosh, they're big. No, a bit big. we got one I can cut? Or one that's cut, preferably. I can see a bit there. Oh, cracky, that's some note in it. Ooh, nice. I'm just going to chop this down. Sorry, you have to watch with the puff. Just going to cut this big one, I think. I like this big one. I'm just cutting some plastic off. I do swear to do this sometimes before I come on camera, because you must be sick of seeing me do this now, but I'm just going to cut round that, because I don't want that bit. I haven't cut through it properly yet. Whoops. I don't want that bit. Do I want that bit? Or do I want that bit? That bit looks better, doesn't it? Yeah, let's push the boat out and have the big one. Again, very precious with some of my stuff. Now we're looking at some things. I tidied out my lace drawer yesterday. Excuse me. And the reason I tidied it out was because I went in it to get something and it came out covered in bits, and I'm like, oh my days. Because my drawer has to be open a tiny bit because of the camera arm, I can't shut my drawer properly. So when I'm getting all the bits off my desk and I scoop them into my hand, obviously bits must still go into the drawer. And you should have seen that drawer. I took everything out and laid it all back in all nice and neat, but you should have seen that drawer. Good grief. It was absolutely disgusting, full of bits and dust and fluff and bits of paper. It was rather minging is the word. Minging. So anyway, it's all nice and tidy now and everything's put back in nice. I don't even know why I started telling you that. For what reason? I don't know. I'll just go off on my tangents. There we go, that's pretty. Can have something in there. Maybe that for now, just so as we can get the idea of how it looks. It's a bit crumply, that corner, but... So we've got that with something in it. I feel like I need something up here. I am very tempted with this thing, but I don't kind of want to use it all on there. Well, maybe I just use a bit of it. Maybe I just use... Maybe I just use that bit. Yeah, I just I coffee dyed loads of lace and stuff and bits of bed sheet and fabric. But then I thought, oh, that's going the wrong way. I want it to go that way. It can still go that way. Does it actually show up on there now? Can you see it through the camera? You can see it through the camera better than you can on here. Oh, well, if you put it on the right side, so it does go that way. Yeah, let's stick it down. I mean, why are we keeping it? You're keeping it because you like it, because you're going to use it, but then you don't use it. Why do we do that? I don't know. I was looking at stuff in my lace drawer and I'm like, oh, that's lovely. Oh, I'll get that out. I'll get that out. I'm going to use that. And then I put them back in again and I'm like, yeah, but I don't know if I want to use them yet. What am I waiting for? This is going to be, hopefully, a special journal. And I'm just like, well, why don't you use it in here, Sue? Huh? Why don't you? Because I'm a nut job and I like hoarding stuff that I really like. Some stuff, when you know you can get it again, like I have certain packs of stickers that I like, and I know I can get them again off Shein, then I don't really mind using them because I know I can get them again. But when you're not sure if you can get stuff again, it's like, I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I want to use it. But it would look really pretty on that project. I know, but I don't know if I want to use it. Just use it. So there we go. That is a pocket for my journal. Really wish I'd have cut the edge with wavy scissors, but I've stuck this pocket full on now, so that'd make that a bit hard, but never mind, it's okay. I'm just going to chomp the corner and ink it. I won't ink it now because you don't need to see me do that, but that's just a little pocket with an extra pocket for my journal. I like that. So that's going to go on a page as a big pocket. Got that. Right, what else have I got? Oh my gosh, what am I going to do next? I really want to sew some bits together, but watching me sew is kind of like watching paint dry because I'm not very good at it. I had something here that I was going to do something with. What the heck was it? There's a little envelope over here. Oh yeah, I had a thing. Where's it gone? It was here. I did put it on here. These are cute bits of paper. I don't know whether to back them onto coffee dyed card and use them in a pocket, or use them on something like a base. Well, it is an envelope. You know what, I kind of like that. I don't like how plain it is in the background, but kind of like that on there. Yeah, I do. It's not what I was going to put on there, but what I was going to put on there is poof, vanished. Oh, is it in this pile? Because this is the, well, this is the mixed bits of all sorts pile, isn't it? No, it's not on there. Where the heck's it gone? I mean, it's about that big. Can't really lose it. Well, I can. Apparently, I can. So, I kind of like that. But it's not quite jazzy enough, is it? And am I going to stick it in a pocket, or am I going to stick it down? In which case, that would go on there. Am I going to stick it down as something that you can get some out of? See, sometimes it's good to make things when you're actually doing a page, because I now don't know if I want that as something that's going to be glued down and you can just pull something out, or am I going to put it in a pocket? I'm going to put it in a pocket, but first, now last time I tried that it didn't go right well. So do I try it again? That's the question. You know me. Oh yes, here comes the board again. I'd love to know where that other piece has gone. Anyway, out comes the paint. Or shall I do it with acrylic? Well, I'm going to be covering a lot of it up, aren't I? So I actually only really need it near the edge. Yeah. Anyway, just flipping get on with it, Sue. Waffle way too much. I watch my videos back sometimes and I just think, for goodness sake, you just get on with it, woman. Sorry. I'm just going to use my finger and hope it comes out this time, because last time I did this it didn't come out that great, but I only need a little bit around the edge, and yes, I am licking my finger. I know it's disgusting. I'm sorry. I don't advise other people to do that. You may get, I don't know, ink poisoning or something. I think I've put a hair in my mouth as well. Yeah, you wouldn't see a professional doing that, would you? I never profess to be a professional, ever. Definitely not. Just a crafter, doing what I love and putting it out there to the world. Oh my goodness. Sometimes when you think about it, you know, it really is mad. It really is mad. You're like, you do realise this is going all over the world, Sue. Oh dear, right. Okay, that's that done. Let's take it off and see what's happened. Oh. Yeah, well, that's not right fabulous, is it? This bit's fine. This lot, not so much. But do you know what? I'm going to roll with it because it's just a little envelope. And all I really wanted was a bit of something around the edge to make it look, you know, not as boring. It still looks boring. Oh, will you get off? Right, let me get some glue banged on here because I'm waffling. I'm just enjoying my Friday. My son's at work. He's going to see his son tonight, so he's away for the weekend. I'm picking Ruby up from school this afternoon, and that is all I have to do all weekend. So I'm like, might just be crafting a lot. I'm going to get my cover done this weekend. Got to get that cover done. Right, we've got that with a bit of gold on the edges. It doesn't look that bad. And I'm going to go around and rub the edges. Might as well do it now, Anna. Might as well do it now, Sue. Don't put it off. Just, oh gosh, that was quite a lot. Okay. Well, didn't want it that wet, but never mind. Dear me, no hope for me. I'm very quiet today, aren't I? Really, for me. I was watching an unboxing video this morning. Quite like some of them. People getting these, I don't know, these things from places. Yeah, it was quite interesting. The only thing with me is, you know, these like subscription craft boxes and stuff, they look fab. And when people are showing them on the channel, they've got great stuff in it. You think, oh, wow, that's amazing. But for me, I'm just like, but what if there's a load of stuff in it I don't like? And if you're paying, I don't know, 30 quid for a craft box, and it comes with stuff you don't like in it, I'd rather just spend 30 quid on stuff I actually want and like. But some of them do look quite cool. Right, on here, I've got some little bits here. What am I going to do here? Well, I don't really know, but I will think of something. Look at the state of me. Coffee dyeing gold. I need something a bit more exciting than that, I'm afraid. That's not exciting, is it? Now these, I've used all flowers on. Oh, there's a flower. I've used most of flowers on this, but I'm just going to chop this one out because there is still a flower. Oh, not with them scissors, Susie. They're your precision scissors, and they don't really cut through fabric that great. Excuse me. I'm really hoarse today. Sometimes I'm really hoarse on the morning. Well, I am a horse. I'm just very groggy. It's not morning though, is it? Oh my goodness, it's afternoon. Where did that morning go? All I've done, I've got up, I've had a coffee, I've had some porridge. I've cleared my craft table again. And I've made a couple of things, and I've coffee dyed some lace. Well, I suppose in a way that's quite productive, isn't it, really? in a crafting world. You know, I've dyed some lace and I've made a little thing. There we go. That's pretty. That can just go on there. Just cover that up. But who cares? Can't have everything on show, can we? Speaking of everything on show, what is with these pants girls are wearing these days? Flipping heck, man. Leave something to imagination. I had to do a double take a couple of weeks ago because there was, and everybody it seems to be a fad or a fashion or whatever at the moment, where girls are wearing these skin tone, yes, skin tone leggings. What the heck? I'm like, what? There was a girl the other day, I assume she was coming from the gym up the road, and she had skin tone leggings on, super tight, and a skin tone crop top. And she was running across the... I had to do a double take because I actually thought she was a streaker. I thought she was naked. And I was like, what? What? Just why? Why would you dress like that? Seriously? Like, leave something to the imagination, love. Blooming heck. It's really bad. Oh, yeah. Dress sense these days. I'd just call it dress. I wouldn't actually call it sense. Yeah, some of it's horrendous. What people wear. Yeah, I'll shut up because that's... some people might like the stuff that I'm going to talk about. Don't want to diss anybody, but clothes today, though, they're just really rough. They're not nice. There we go. That's just another little thing for my journal. So I've made 2 things. How long have I been going? 35 minutes? Oh, wow, you've done this. Not. Right, I'm going to go because 35 minutes is quite enough to listen to me waffling. And I'll come back and do another one. It may well be another just putting things together for my journal. I could carry on and make it an hour and a half, 2 hours, but who's going to watch 2 hours, really, of me waffling? So I'm going to go off and I'm going to do another one. See you soon.